Another edition to Geek Art in Depth. This week, I decided we're going to go full on Biker Taker because my special guest is Karl Davies.
How's it going?
Oh man,
okay?
Dude, I'm hyped to have you on here. After you sent me that print of Biker Taker, I've been so hyped.
I can't wait to see it on the wall.
I can't, unfortunately, I've been really busy with work, so I haven't been able to get out yet, but I should be able to get to our local Hobby Lobby probably this weekend so that I can get it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I made sure I put it back in its cardboard. I'm like, it's not going to get damaged. It's going to be protected. Protect the precious.
So you enjoyed the little fruity sweet that you got with it?
Yeah, I did. I sat there, I opened it up, and by the way, that box was such a pain to open. Because they had it, the way they had it, all taped up, I was so scared. I'm like, I'm going to tear it. I'm going to be so mad at myself. And then this little fruit thing falls out. I was like, what is that? I'm like, I've never heard of this. Is this an English thing?
Yeah. They're really nice. It's like you can get them in big bags and they don't last long.
Chowing down on them, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, I ordered a few prints from them before, and for my dad for his birthday, and I was like, why have they sent this? But I think it's a nice little touch.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I wasn't quite sure what it was. I wasn't sure if it was, you slipping a little extra thing in there for me, or if it was the print itself doesn't weigh enough or something with, I don't know how shipping goes, but yeah, I was like, it had me curious. So.
Yeah.
But
it took so long to get over there. I think it was pushing 3 weeks.
It took a little bit for sure.
Yeah.
But either way, it was well worth the wait.
Yeah.
100%.
I was worried about it being damaged.
Nope, came in perfect.
Yeah. So that was my main worry of being damaged. So no, it's quite thick, isn't it? It's not like a poster.
Yeah, it's a pretty thick.
Yeah.
I want to say paper, but it really is photography paper where it's that really thick material. So.
Yeah, but I was kind of hoping they'd send it in a tube, but.
No, actually, I'm glad they kept it flat because I wouldn't want it to be all rolled up. So.
Yeah, I suppose if you're hanging it up, yeah.
Right. But as much as you and I could probably sit here and talk about this forever, I want to be able to highlight some other people. So let's go ahead. Let's jump straight into this week's Art of the Week. Even though Mel posted it a little late, got to give her some credit. She's a busy woman. We do have Jim Williams' piece, that Transformers piece. I don't even know where to start with it. It was so good. And as much as we've already talked about last week, there's just never enough you can say about a piece like this.
It's just ridiculously good. That's it.
It really is. Jim, I mean, you've heard us say how awesome you are already. Keep it up, because I would love to see more art coming from you. I'd like to see more art from all of you guys, first of all. I've said this over and over and over again. We have almost 200 members on this Facebook group. And I swear I see the same 10 people posting all the time. And I want to see more. I want to be able to highlight more people. I also want to see this group get to thousands of members too, because I think that'd be really cool. Not like it gives me any benefit at all, but it's just fun. I like having more interaction.
Yeah, there's not enough, is there? It does need to be more, but what can you do?
Hey, little by little, right?
Yeah.
So once again, Jim, awesome job. Great work. Cannot wait to see what comes next. Let's go ahead and move it on. Coming back with this piece from Kevin Womack. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
This is really, really good.
It is. Like, it's so...
Even though it's digital as well, and you get a little tiny little bit of help, it's so clean.
You know, you say that, but, you know, I know you're a digital artist as well.
Yeah.
But, as I've said before many times in my videos, digital art in itself is a whole nother monster. Like...
I went in thinking it's cheating. Because colouring, you just drag and drop the colour in, but it opened my eyes so much when I started doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you for sure. I mean, you've done quite a bit of work with digital art, so I'm sure you know how difficult it is.
For him to get his lines that clean.
Oh yeah.
He's really, really good. I really like that. I always like everything he puts up. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah, he puts up some fantastic art. Like every time, it never disappoints.
Yeah.
His colors are beautiful. And the thing that I've always loved about what Kevin does is he doesn't find an image online and redraw it. He always is coming up with something unique. Something that you're not going to find. Like, you're going to find a lot of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta images out there online. But you are never going to find this exact pose of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
It's just amazing. It's flawless.
Mm-hmm. Kevin, I've said it many times. I think your stuff could be official work. If I didn't know any better, I would think it was official work online. Yeah. Keep it up, man. Awesome job. Awesome coloring. I love everything you do, man. Like to see what comes next. Let's go ahead. Keep on rolling. Yeah. And speaking of wrestling, I have another piece from you.
Yeah. One of many.
One of many. You know, I know that you had posted this Fiend a little while back, and the Randy Orton you did last week. Dude, your Alexa Bliss from last week, it had me freaked out, but it was stuck in my head like this constant nightmare of a little girl that she is.
Yeah.
And it made me go on this entire binge of WWE. And I was blown away watching some of the clips of Alexa Bliss and The Fiend. I'm like, holy crap. This is so good. Like,
it's
now I knew.
Things that's going on at the moment.
Like, now I knew. I was like, it was, and the stuff going on with Randy Orton, I'm like,
yeah.
Now this stuff makes more sense to me right now.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I'm still a little hesitant on how I feel about the Fiend's mask, though, man.
Yeah, I don't like the outfit. The mask isn't too bad. It's just I'm not too keen on the outfit.
I liked his. I think I liked his previous outfit better. His other one makes him look kind of fat, honestly. Like I feel like it's supposed to be like a. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of like an umpire chest shield.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you remember D'Lo Brown from the 90s?
Yeah.
Nation of Domination. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yep, I can see that.
He used to have a big chest protector on. But the mask's okay. I just don't like the outfit.
I get what they're going for, but like it rolls out underneath the neck now, and to me it makes it look like he's just got a fat neck, or almost no neck at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I prefer prefer the old outfit and the old mask. It looked more creepy and sinister.
I agree. I do.
Yeah.
I think. What do you think about the comments that they've been making about it not really being Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, I've seen a few things saying it could be his brother, but I don't think it is. You can tell by the build.
You think? Because I've seen a lot of stuff saying that
Bray Wyatt's quite stocky.
Right.
But you can sort of tell by the eyes that it's Bray Wyatt, even though he's got like one all clouded up. You can sort of tell that it's still him.
See, I haven't been able to see a whole. I've watched a few of the YouTube clips, and I sort of see where some of the guys have made their comments about the new Fiend seems shorter, but I just didn't know what your thoughts on it were.
Yeah, I think it still is him. I think it's just the whole new outfit, and I think there's extra padding on it, so it makes him look a bit chunky. And with the mask being a little bit different because it's like sort of drooped to one side. But yeah, I think it's still him.
Okay.
To be honest, but yeah.
Dude, let me tell you, it definitely has me excited to see what WrestleMania has coming forward. So.
Yeah, I can't wait for that this weekend.
Well.
Yeah.
Like the Fiend, let's go ahead, make him disappear. Bringing it back to something a little bit more down to earth, straightforward, without all that digital stuff. We have Andrew Houghton taking us old school with some black and white Goku versus Vegeta on pencil. Now, Andrew does some good work. I know most of the time he does really good paintings, but him coming back and going old school with just straight pencil on this, I had to go with this one over his really good Ichigo that he did this week. Just because I want to highlight his line work that he has in here. Like, his lines are so clean in this. Like, look at his outlines. Look how just there's no extra there. You get what you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is one of his better ones that I've seen. It's just really good.
It is. Andrew, I really, really like this piece. It's simple, but it's got the details exactly where they need to be. And
like the expression on Vegeta's face as well from being punched, it's it's spot on.
I mean, Vegeta's expression, Goku's expression.
Yeah.
You actually get a feeling of movement when you look at this. Like,
yeah.
I feel that they are actually coming towards the camera in this piece, and I love that.
Yeah, it's really good. I think as well, Andrew is a fellow British British guy. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he is. I don't know why, but I think he is. I've seen it somewhere.
Okay.
On one of his posts.
Maybe. But, hey, I was still blown away when I found out you were from England. So I was like, whoa.
Technically, I'm not from England. I'm from Wales.
I'm sorry.
I'm close to England, though.
Okay. Well, that kind of pop and a jump. It's not quite the, vast expansion of water like what we have between us. Like, yeah. I find it absolutely mind-blowing right now that I'm talking to somebody who's on the other side of the world. So
yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Time
difference as well.
No, it's great. It's great. I love this. This is the kind of interactions I've been wanting in this group, though, where you get to have like, wow, I have somebody that I'm talking to on the other side. Like Mel's up from Canada. She's still away from me, but it's like I got them. I'm like, cool. I got other guys around the country that I'm talking to, and it's just these unique experiences that you get because of this group, and that's what I love. So
yeah.
Andrew, once again, awesome job. We're going to go ahead and keep on rolling to the next feature. All right, and coming back, we have Andrea hitting us with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, I love this piece, I really do. But Andrea, I'm going to tell you one thing. It's April. We are going to keep that cold winter Christmas stuff as far away as possible. It's writing season where I'm at. I want it warm. I do love Nightmare Before Christmas, though. Halloween is my favorite holiday.
I've sat down to watch this film so many times, and I've never finished it.
Never?
I always fall asleep. Never finished watching it.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of get it. Like, you got to be in one of them moods for Tim Burton movies, in my opinion. Like, yeah. The way his storytelling is, you've got to be in it to really appreciate it. You know, a lot like his art. His art style in general is completely unique and different in that creepy feel that he has. So
yeah, as soon as you see it, you know it's his work.
Oh yeah, I love the theory that the dog is the same dog in every movie.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But this, it's you got to appreciate this because it's on black paper as well. So that's like,
oh yeah, I mean, black paper is so hard to draw on, and make these colors. Let me say this right here. So black paper is a hard enough medium to use. But the way it makes the colors pop so beautifully is amazing. And it's hard to get those colors to really come out like she has them right here. Like I'm not gonna lie, probably one of my favorite things I'm looking here is the glowing effects that she has with the dog's nose and the lights and even the pumpkins, like the face in the pumpkins. Like, I feel like that's just very, very beautifully done. And it comes off so good. I don't know if it's just because of the black paper, but it makes the glow feel brighter, in my opinion.
I like the moon in the background and the silhouette.
That is really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Even the lights, the Christmas lights.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those Christmas lights.
There's so much detail. So much detail.
There is. They're really, really good, and like they look like they are glowing. And they're lighting up the area. Yeah. They're like Andrea. She just lights up the room. No, Andrea, this is really, really good. I love seeing your art. Her stuff always just comes off so unique. It's something about her style, I think, with how she does her shading and how much time she takes for those little details, that it just makes everything she posts feel so much more. Like, you feel like you could sit here and you could look at this and go, yeah, it's a Nightmare Before Christmas picture. But then you could really just sit there and just keep looking at it for all those little details. And
there's so much to look at.
It is. And that's the beautiful thing about her art, and I love it. So, good job, Andrea. Keep it up. Cannot wait to see what your next piece is going to look like. And we have Marlon Sanchez with the Sugar Skull. Now, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if you know anything more than I do with these things. So, Sugar Skulls are a Mexican thing, right? They're painting up usually for like Day of the Dead stuff, right? If I understand it correctly.
Yeah. I don't know too much about them.
I don't. I do know that in the biker community, they're loved. Like, I don't know how many guys and women who have sugar skull patches, or sugar skull tattoos, or
a few people I know, they've got like sugar skull tattoos, and it's like for people that they've like loved ones that they've lost.
Yeah,
that's what I've seen people over here have them for. But yeah, I don't know too much about it. Obviously, like Day of the Dead and stuff like that. That's where I've seen them most. But
well, I think if I remember correctly, I think Marlon, he has done a few different tattoo designs at this point.
I was going to say it looks very traditional tattoo style.
I think that's kind of his specialty that he has, and I do love every time I see his art, and he's done a few of these sugar skulls, and I think he's done a few other tattoo designs, but his colors pop. Like there's a lot going on here, but none of it takes away from anything else. It's just
the eyes.
Deeper and deeper and deeper to look into.
Yeah, I really like the eyes. It's like really simple, but it pops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the eyes, and I like the teeth. I do. Yeah. I love the colorful teeth. I like that he didn't just do one single color of something.
Yeah. Even the color of the skull itself, like going from like a light blue into the dark blue at the edges, it's like it's done so smooth.
Yep. No. I love it. Now, I'd like to know if any of this stuff is, how to put it, symbolic. If anything's like, if the flowers or any of the specific patterns, if they have like a specific symbolism to them or not.
Yeah.
Marlon, if you watch the video, let me know, because I'd be really interested to know where you get some of your ideas, if the symbolism if any of the different images you present, or like the flowers, it's got the sun and the butterflies, if any of this stuff actually symbolizes anything, or if it's a cultural thing, or what, kind of what gives you these ideas. That'd be really interesting to know.
Yeah.
So, good job, Marlon. Let's go ahead. Let's move it on. See who we have coming next. So, this next piece has me blown away. Dominick Bruce with this Marilyn Monroe realism sketch. Like, holy cow. Like, dude. Like, I'm hoping that this dude is out here, like, doing these realism sketches of people, like, home portraits or something, and making some money.
Yeah. I just get really... It's realism, it's intimidating. And to have that type of talent to do that.
He's good, man. We don't get to see him a whole lot on here. But the stuff that he gives us is so good. Like, it is really, really good. His realism is just on point. The skin is soft. The hair blows me away with how good that hair is.
Just the time as well, doing that.
I would be interested to know how long it would take him to do this.
Yeah.
With how to just, I don't know, man. Like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't even come close to doing something like that. That's how good it is. So
I've tried realism a few times, and
You're close.
It's so hard.
You're close. Like your art's pretty good, but you and I both still kind of sit in that anime area, whereas he is straight realism, and he pulls it off on point. It's fabulous. So, Dominic, you know what? I know we don't usually do Art of the Week as like our weekend stuff, which I feel this would probably fit into. But I would say I'd put this up for Art of the Week.
Yeah.
I would.
Definitely.
Because this is some fantastic stuff right here. So, good job. Man, I'd love to see more posts from you. Hopefully, we'll see something new come up soon. And I can't wait. It's going to be good. All right. So, our last artist of the week. Adam Newbitt, and once again gives us this beautiful piece. Like, this dude never fails to just give us something spectacular.
Just everything about this is just so well done, isn't it? It's the colours.
It is. Like, honestly, like this has me like a little taken aback, just because I'm not really sure what I want to say about it. Like, he's got it started off in Dokkan Battle, and then Dragon Ball, was it Fighters? No. What's the other Dragon Ball game? Dragon Ball mobile app right now.
Legends.
Dragon Ball Legends.
Yeah.
It's got the Dragon Ball Legends really dark shading, style going on.
Yeah, I like the Dragon Ball Legends style.
I do too. I've tried to replicate it myself a few times, because your darks are really dark, but your lights are really light, and it creates this amazing image. It makes it pop so much more to me.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good when Dokkan Battle did it with their legend characters, but then Dragon Ball Legends just made it so much better.
Yeah. Never played a Dokkan Battle. I played a lot of Legends last year.
I've played Dokkan Battle since it came out, and I don't play it consistently, but I played enough, and then I got some legendary characters after probably spending way too much money on it. I've always been one of the people where I'm like, I'm really smart with my money, and then something like a gacha game shows up, and I go, but I really, really want this thing. I'll get it if I just summon one more time. That's only going to be like, what? $20 one time? Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, well, I got to summon again, and now it's going to cost me $60.
Yeah, I fell into that trap with FIFA.
FIFA?
Yeah.
I
don't play that game no more.
I literally had to take my debit card off of Dokkan Battle because I couldn't contain myself. Because I'd be like, oh, I just need like 5 more stones. That's like $2. That's fine. And then it's like, I need 20 stones, and that's like $20.
Well, we spent over 100.
Yep. I've been. I never was really, really bad about it, but I did have one day where I was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. I got to the point with FIFA where I was buying coins on eBay.
Oh, man.
And I got a warning from EA to say stop cheating. So, yeah, I've stopped playing FIFA for that reason.
Yeah.
Too addictive.
But anyway, coming back to Adam. So we love your art style. This art style. I actually really like how you did like the 3 separate colors for the background, and you made each side character really pop out. Like they don't just feel like they're part of the background. They feel like their own drawing in itself. And I love that. Like that Krillin looks the really, really good.
Yeah, the colours just really vibrant. Like Piccolo as well. It's like the purple. It's just
I love that
pops
purple.
Really well.
I love that purple. Still say Gohan should have stayed in the Piccolo gi into his adulthood.
Yeah.
Now, even this Vegeta. So the first time I looked at this, I was a little thrown off by Vegeta because he kind of seemed like a kid, but at the same time, if you look at him, he's got so much detail going on in there. And I mean, that was just Vegeta at that point in the Namek Saga when I really think about it. Yeah. He was a little bit thinner. He wasn't so bulked up like he is now.
Yeah.
But just his mouth is bleeding. He's got blood on his armor. You know, the hole where Krillin blasted through, like you can see all the blood in his abdomen, and that I've always fully believed Dragon Ball needed to have blood in it. And the fact that Dragon Ball Super has no blood is pretty sad to me. But it is really good. It does feel you know, like if you look at Vegeta, it kind of gives you this feeling of dread. You know, when you think of like how they were all about to die because of Frieza.
Yeah.
And Goku came out and, you know, made Frieza his, play toy.
I watched them again because I hadn't seen them since I was probably 15. I watched them again last year and I forgot how good it was.
I mean I've loved Dragon Ball Z for as long as I can remember, and I just remember when Toonami was going through the Frieza saga, they kept jumping back and forth, and it got so confusing for me as a kid. Like I thought Frieza's final form was his first form, but somebody ripped his horns off.
Yeah.
And it took me to go back and watch everything as an adult. I mean, I probably rewatched Dragon Ball I don't know how many times at this point. But technology does make things easier than it was in the 90s, so...
Yeah, I watched them all back to front because we watched them on Cartoon Network when we were kids.
Yeah.
And I watched the Cell Saga first. Pretty much. So
yeah, Cell Saga was definitely my favorite. But Adam, dude, I can't give you enough praise, but we're coming to the end of our time. Awesome job. Keep it up. Guys, as I always say, I love your art. Please keep posting. I want to be able to highlight more people. I also want to make sure that I'm emphasizing there's 187 members currently. If you are an artist and you have other friends who are artists, invite them to the page. I'd like to see more interaction out of everybody. You look at somebody like Adam's post, it's been viewed 40 times. But it's only got 18 likes. That's less than half of you who are on the thing. So, make sure, show the love. We're not critical of anybody on here. Post. We're not going to tear you down. All right? Dude, Karl, it's been awesome having you on. Like, I'm so hyped. Hopefully I can have you on again sometime here. But unfortunately, I have to tell you, next week, nobody's allowed. It's going to be just me in my yard talking about some art very, very critically. I think you volunteered for that, didn't you?
I did. I put a few pictures up for that.
Oh, man. I can't wait. So, do you have any closing comments for anybody?
Yeah, just wish everyone would interact a little bit more. Just pretty much what you just said. I know a lot of people have come over from the Dragon Ball group as well, where there's a lot of interaction on that. There's not that much on here because it's like not many people are liking what people put up. That's a shame.
I know. We have 187 members and maybe 10 or 15 of them that actually post on a consistent basis. Yeah. Or post at all. There's some people who haven't even posted anything one time.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
It is a shame. But
until next time, guys, like and subscribe. Make sure, find this dude in all of his awesome WWE art on Instagram, on TikTok. Check out his Facebook page. Check him out in the Geek Art page. Make sure to like and subscribe to my Facebook, to my YouTube channel. And until next time, see ya.